Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Ascolese, Inventress. My business is Inventing A to Z. At Inventing A to Z, I work with clients to take their products from concept to fruition, from a napkin idea all the way to the marketplace and everything in between, the right way. If you want to contact me, email me, lisa@inventingatoz.com. My website, inventingatoz.com. Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa Ascolese, the Inventress. Welcome to my podcast. Hi, everybody. This is Lisa Ascolese, the Inventress. Welcome to the Inventress Podcast. Today, I am really excited because it's been such a long time since my daughter Brittany and I have done this together for obvious reasons. This stinky pandemic, we've not been able to do, we have been doing social distancing, but thank God for modern technology, we are doing this anyway. So welcome my beautiful daughter Brittany.
Hi, Mom. Hi, everybody in podcast land.
Hi, sweetie. Oh my gosh, I miss you.
I missed you too. It's like I saw you yesterday, but virtually.
Yes, we did see each other virtually. We saw each other Zoom. How incredible is that? Holy cow.
Yeah, technology is crazy. This is what we're going into. I'm sure people have been using this before, but now we're really using it as a everyday thing.
More than ever. And I thank God for it. I used to complain about it, just too much phone time, too much computer time, too much. Now, I am so grateful it exists. I'm so grateful it exists. I mean, just the way we can get together and all that. But before we jump into all that stuff, sweetheart, you're getting married in just a couple of months.
Yep, October 2nd, the countdown is still going on. Plans are changing because of everything, but I'm still getting married on my day, and it's still going to be beautiful. I'm still going to be rocking my dress.
Got that right.
And that's it. That's all I need is my dress and my future husband, and that's it.
That's right. And it's going to go on. It's so crazy how things have changed from day to day. We're not gonna live in the whole pandemic conversation. However, it does indicate what we do. Like it's we have a wedding plan. We have 150 people inside. Then it's how do we fit 150 people outside? So it does. It's really dictating what we do. Unfortunately, but we're not going to let it snag your plans at all. So we're still doing an amazing wedding. You are as beautiful as ever. I have to tell you something, Brittany. You've always been beautiful, you know that. But you've been working your butt off, and you just really, not only do you just look fit and healthy. You've always been beautiful. Weight has nothing to do with anything as far as I'm concerned. Health, fitness, and you're doing it. You're such a wonderful example.
Thanks. I'm trying really hard. And it's crazy because I started this thing called 75 Hard, which is a 75-day challenge I'm doing with my two friends. And that really kick-started my weight loss and health improvement. So briefly what it is, you have to take progression pictures every single day, 75 days. You cannot drink any alcohol. You cannot have any cheat meals. You have to read 10 pages of a book you can learn from, nonfiction. And you have to drink a gallon of water a day, and then do one 45-minute workout indoors and one 45-minute workout outdoors. And that's it. Even though it's depending on who you are, it sounds easy to me. It was not easy at all. Having that second workout, it's like, oh, you kidding me?
You make it look easy, though, Brittany. I have to tell you. You make it look easy. When I talk to you, you say, I go, Brittany, what are you doing? You go, well, I just did my 45-minute workout inside. Now I'm reading 10 pages. Like, to me, It's so I'm so proud of you for being so dedicated. It
Thanks,
really
Mom.
that's not an easy thing. So what's it called again? Progression what?
No, it's called 75 Hard. That's the name of the challenge.
75 hard. Okay.
Yeah, but I have to take progress pictures every day.
Okay.
So my last day is August 1st. But I think, and I also have been waking up early every Sunday at 4. No, I think at 4 to get to the beach at 4:30 a.m. to do a sunrise workout.
How the heck? I aspire to do that because I'm sure it's beautiful. I know it's hard to get up and do it, but once you're there, I'm sure it's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
it's motivation. And honestly, my motivation is drinking coffee afterwards. Like, I cannot wait to have coffee.
And what are you having in your coffee these days? Do you put sugar? Do you do anything like that?
I've never done. Well, maybe when I was like 11.
No.
Coffee. Like I was drinking coffee at 11.
Right. No, that's pretty pathetic.
Yeah. No. Just oat milk. A splash of oat milk. And that's it.
I love what you're doing. It really is. It's going to be such an inspiration for people who are listening, actually, and looking at the pictures. Do you see the progress when you're looking at your pictures?
In my face a little bit. Just little parts around my tummy. I try not to look at myself too harshly.
Good.
Because everyone is their own critic.
Worst.
So I just try to roll with it and not be too obsessed.
Good for you. Good for you, because you can be your own worst critic.
Yep.
And then what's the point?
Yeah. As long as I'm working and I'm pushing, try not to complain too much, but you have to get over that hurdle. Just like anything in life, with your clients and their inventions, you have to just stop complaining. Just push. If you want it bad enough, you're going to get it, but you have to work for it.
Amen. That's right. Absolutely. No, I love it. And I am. I'm so super proud of you, Brittany. And you're going to be the most beautiful bride ever. You really are. Incredible.
Thanks, Mom.
Incredible. So, anyway, so we're talking about the wedding and everything else that's going on. What's happening I know you're doing a lot on radio. You're busier than anybody I know.
It's ridiculous. Now that I have to keep up with this working out, I'm so behind. I haven't done any of my workouts yet.
Today, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we get off this, I got to start running or walking. But anyway, I'm doing that, and then I still work for my nonprofit. Not as much hours as I used to because of the pandemic, but in replacement of that, I'm DJing on this digital radio station. It's on the HD network on radio. You can stream it. It's KKNH, where classic rock lives. So the full call letters is 1023 HD2 KKNH, and it's where classic rock lives. I do the midnight to 6 a.m. shift. So I'm not physically recording live at midnight. I can, pre-record, and then it'll go like it's live. It has an app, KKNH Radio. Find it on all social media, Facebook, and it's just an extra thing that I'm doing. I've always loved radio. I've been in radio for a while, but I was never a DJ. So it's a fun opportunity to do that. So I'm doing that. I'm doing side stuff, social media for people. So I'm extremely busy. It's so funny. I'm so busy. It's ridiculous.
You're busier now than ever, as I'm telling you. I try to keep up with you. I have to schedule you. I have to put you on my Google Calendar. Well, you put me on your calendar.
Yeah. Yep.
And I love it. I'm so excited about that. And radio is your forte, Brittany. If those of you who don't know, Brittany went to college for radio. So, and you're doing it now. You didn't think that you're going to wind up doing this. You've always done radio, but you've never done the DJ. And your voice, as everyone out there listening would agree, you are 100% radio voice and TV face.
I wanted to be on TV for a while. Then, I just wasn't feeling it. I have to do some cosmetic changes.
No, you do not.
I got this one tooth that's killing me. Let me elaborate on my tooth. So
your tooth is perfect.
It's next to my my big tooth, like the tooth next to the
It's
big
called
tooth.
a central incisor, and it's a bicuspid, and it's perfect. I mean, you know what? You do whatever you want. If it makes you feel better to make the tooth a little bigger, that's totally up to you. I understand. You have to fit into your own. You have to feel comfortable, and your picture.
I'm gonna ask the audience. So, listen, if you had a tooth where every time you smiled and you took a picture and it looks like it was, because my front tooth juts out, so it overshadows that tooth. It looks like I have no tooth. So when I'm smiling, you take a picture, it's like, oh, where's your tooth? Oh, no, it's there. It's just a huge shadow covering it.
And
that's what it is.
That there's not one person has ever thought that about your smile. And we're going to put your picture up.
Why would they say it? Why would they say it out loud?
Why would? Because it's not real. It's not true. It's not.
All right.
It's. I mean.
So I'm going to pull up a picture later.
Well, for the podcast that will go up, and we'll take a vote. We'll take a vote. Who thinks Brittany? No, because now I feel like no. Then you're asking social media people, and I'm not about that. I'm not about asking them. I mean, we can try. We could do that as a joke, but we're not. Not trying to get anybody else's opinion on your beauty.
We'll retract.
Yeah, we'll retract that.
But anyway,
now they'll be answering that. Now that they're listening, they'll be making comments.
Like, oh, I see.
Hey,
see
yeah.
What he's saying.
They'll be saying, Brittany, maybe you should get dentures.
Dentures? I think they're falling out.
Going from that to dentures.
I know. Very quickly.
Yeah, no, you're beautiful. Your pictures are always gorgeous, and nobody else notices it but you. But I get it. I understand. Because everybody finds flaws somewhere in themselves.
Right.
But if we listen to Audrey Davis, Get Your Goddess, you have to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I am a goddess from top to bottom, head to toe, tooth to toe. Tooth to toe. I'm all good. I'm looking good. But anyway, skipping forward, how about that Zoom that we did recently? The Bootcamp?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh.
It was so good.
My gosh. Off the chain. So we had a 2-day boot camp. The first day was inventing A to Z. Just giving everybody hints about how to create prototypes, manufacturing, and marketing. And Brittany, of course, was moderating. Tara and John were also involved. Tara was, asking some questions, etc., answering questions. Full team. And I love that, too. Our team was absolutely spectacular. Mm-hmm. And the guests, people who came in and just listened and, they never left, which was insane. We had quite a few people who registered for this amazing event, which we really didn't even know how it was going to turn out. No idea. Yeah. And then on top of that, we had the most amazing guests, panelists. Yes. We had Christopher David, Your Scent. We had Antonia Tomeo, Antonia's Promise. She has a product, Broken Cross. Teresa Davis, Cover Me Clean. Lisa Pietricatella, Sunhead. Ariel Nunez was very smart. He couldn't be there, but he sent in a video.
Yes.
And his product is the Rugginator. And then, of course, our special guests were Kevin Lane and Lori Lane. And, the whole thing just rolled out beautifully. Yeah,
it was great. It was so good. We went over time, but I think everyone got what they wanted out of this. And it was our first time doing this type of virtual thing. We're going to do a lot more in the future. Because I think because all of our AOE or Inventing A to Z clients, people, they're from all over the world, and now we have this opportunity. If they can't fly anywhere, they can just, be a part of it.
We can do this. We can do this.
Yeah.
And of course, Tara's 100% off the chain. Her social media was off the chain. Yep. People got so much out of it, and I'm sure her phone is ringing left and right. Well, no, her emails. We don't do phone calls much anymore, but certainly her emails. It was just overall, we did not know, as I said before, how this was going to turn out, but it turned out to be incredibly well, very, very successful. And we're definitely going to do this again.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. This is great.
We don't know dates yet, but it's definitely going to happen.
Yes.
So I want to talk to you about some products. You know, a lot of people are, in this time, especially during this pandemic, being so creative. I don't think I've been busier ever. My clients are coming to me left and right for consultations, needing more help and advice because they're home. Some are working from their home offices and still have other jobs, but working, you know, maybe working 4 hours a day. And then the other 4 they're using to be innovative. Which brings me to this, a client I have, his name is Steve Tornelli. He has a product called Gotta Get a Goodie. Mm-hmm. So, Gotta Get a Goodie. Brittany, I don't know if you've seen the website. He created a stuffed animal, which is it's a character. Actually, it's a cartoon character who brings kindness and goodness to children, like all over the world. And the most innovative, not just for children though, for adults too. So if you look up, I don't know if you're on your computer now, but if you take a look at Gotta Get a Goodie, it's spelled Gotta, get a goodie, GOODY.com. He has videos, he's got stuffed animals, just a wonderful story. Please check it out. He is our product pick of the week. He's got to be.
Yeah, of course. I'm typing it in right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're in a time where people need to be lifted up. They need to have, you know, great testimonials. Everybody needs support.
Right. Yeah.
You know, not everybody is as up and excited as you are, Brittany, because you're out, you're going, you know, you're doing your thing, you're exercising outside. And that's super important to your health.
Yeah, eating healthier. I walk 2 miles a day every day. I am so tan. It's unreal. It's so crazy. Like, I wish my arms would match my face, though.
Are you what? Like, not leaving your arms out? So what's darker, your face?
No, my arms are out, but it's just like my arms get so dark. Or even my legs. My arms and my legs are 2 different colors. I gotta, like, even everything out.
Well, you gotta watch those infomercials the middle of the night. What's that thing they have out now? Like, completely evens out your skin. It's a cream. I don't know either. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm watching all this nonsense.
I'm passed out at like 9:30. And
you sleep all night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except when I have to get up to go to the bathroom at 3 because I'm drinking a gallon of water a day, but that's it.
See, that I don't know how you do, because if I have any kind of a drink past 5:30, I'm up all night. I mean, I think... Mm-hmm.
I finished drinking this. I had to finish it, so I finished at like 11 o'clock, and I'm shocked I didn't get up. I think I got up maybe at like 7 to go to the bathroom, but I'm practically up for the day anyway by 7.
So wait a minute. So you start drinking it at what time?
My water, I probably drink it a little later. Like I do small sips. Like I can't chug the water. Like I should be drinking it now. Like I'm trying to sip in between. Mm-hmm. But even when you're working out, you forget to drink water.
Yeah, right.
Or afterwards, depending on what you're doing. But it's been so hot, and I've been working out outside because all the gyms are closed for indoors. Doing a lot of outdoor workouts. I think that also helps with weight loss because I'm just sweating my life away. Mm-hmm. So.
I'm glad you're saying that because I'm sure people were getting a little nervous. Like, how is she going to the gym? Are gyms open?
Well, maybe I don't know what state everyone lives in. Maybe their rules are different. But, yeah, it's just been outside, being socially distant, a lot of cardio. I've been going to parks. You know, there's so many parks in New Jersey. They're huge. So you have a lot of opportunity to just even be alone and just work out. Yeah, no, there is. But you got to get motivated. It's very, very hard. You have, I have to say, a wonderful support system because it's really been hard for me. I got to tell you. And I love working out. But when you get to that place where you stop working out, it's really hard to get back. Either you're way there and those endorphins kick in and you can't stop,
or you stop and it's just really hard to get back unless you have a support system like yours. You have a great team. You just work with your friends. You work out with your friends. The people who own the gym, or I mean, just always you're working together, and that's so important to be able to do that. And that's with everything in life. But am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, someone to push you is like, okay, we're doing this. Like, and I don't want to say I don't want to because it's gonna look like I'm giving up, which I am. So I have to just go for it. I was just telling you earlier, my friend, she wants to become a fitness, like a power lifter. So she's obsessed with working out. She loves it. And her birthday workout, which is great, we can do it. She says from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And in my head, I'm like, that's a really long time.
And like I said to you, I hope there's some dancing in between, because what could a workout be for 4 hours? How can you work out for 4 hours, and what is it?
You know, I have a feeling I know what it is. It's, I think, stretching first, and then you progress to the workout. And I remember I used to work out 3 hours a day when I was in high school.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just my mind has been, you know, going through stuff like, oh my gosh, 4 hours. But I think it's a progressive workout. But you really do need to have a support system, or you could just be fed up, you know what, I'm just getting up. I don't want to keep looking like this. I'm not where I used to be. And, you know, even when it comes to having a smoothie, just maybe the way you eat, you know, you have to do it for yourself, ultimately.
Amen. You hit it right on the head, Brittany, and that's really what it's all about. You want to make yourself feel good. You don't want to feel the way you felt yesterday.
Right.
You don't want to feel like you're dragging. I know I feel at my best when I'm juicing every morning, when I'm going outside with my weights and I'm walking. I feel my best. When I don't do it, in fact, last week I think I skipped like 3 days and I had French fries. It was horrifying.
Oh, no.
I didn't work out and I had fries. See, you should be able to have fries, whatever you want, as long as you're working out.
If you feel good, too. Like, you know, if you're like, okay, I know I'm being active, I can eat things. It also comes with genetics. Like, I know if I eat something, I'll feel it's, like, on my back. You know, like, there it is.
Yeah, but you feel sluggish. So it's about what you're eating. You know, it's and how often you're eating it.
Right.
And we very often make excuses for ourselves, too. Actually, last week I had French fries and... oh my gosh, I can't even say. I won't even say it. And I didn't work out. Well, I tried to work out, but I had Winnie last week. And Winnie's not about working out. Usually when I'd like to run around a little bit. And my grand dog, Winnie, was not about working out or running too far. So that was my excuse. Winnie does not want to work out, so neither am I. So let's go home and have pizza and French fries.
Oh my, that sounds great though.
Doesn't it sound amazing?
Yeah, I want to put the fries on the pizza.
Yes.
And then drizzle ranch dressing. That's very, very fatso.
You know, but I'm very proud of myself today. I did work out this morning in the heat. And I made soup. Eddie was like going, Ma, really? You're making soup? I made the best vegetable soup of all times with a small piece of tilapia. So I did green peppers, red peppers, tomatoes. In fact, I used one of the tomatoes from my tomato garden. It wasn't quite right, but I used it. So it was a green tomato, and lots of turmeric, which is great for inflammation for those of you out there. But add some black pepper. And it was amazing. It was absolutely spectacular. So I feel better. And I juiced. I did juice this morning. So I feel better. I think a lot of it is mental too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with this happening, you get into a mental state where, you know, you're out of work or, you know, it's bad. You know, this year has either been a negative or a positive for some people. And it's hard to get out of that kind of mental state. So in the beginning, it was definitely hard, I think, for everyone. But then you really have to make your own happiness
Yeah, Brittany, but it's really hard to do that again, like unless you have a support system. I mean, you have to, by the grace of God, we know how to get down on our knees and pray and meditate, and we have people around us who support us. And even then it's hard. It's really because I mean, it's like being locked in your house without a car. You know what I mean? I mean, we have cars, we can go, but that's how this feels to me. When I was getting, get my car worked on, whatever, and I'd be home all day, but just knowing I was getting my car worked on and I didn't have access to it drove me insane. That's what this feels like to me. You just don't have the freedom to do the things. We love going to the mall. We love eating out. And although the malls are open, I'm not going. I'm still not going. I'm not there yet.
Let me tell you, Ma, I went straight to the mall.
Now, was everybody wearing a mask in the mall?
You have to, yeah.
I mean, they were, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I needed sunglasses very badly, and I cannot buy sunglasses online. That's not happening. Mm-hmm. So I went straight to Aldo, and let me tell you, it's really hard trying on sunglasses when you wear a mask.
That must have been. Tell. I wish I was with you. Oh my gosh.
Like, I can't tell. And then I knew the return policy, like you can't return accessories, but like I can't see how it looks.
On my nose.
Anyway, if I buy 2 of these and I don't like how it looks when I come home, can I return it? So no, sticks with our original policy. I'm like, but I can't see. So it was so bad. So I was even smiling behind my mask and even trying to see through what it looks like.
Yeah.
Squinting. So then I asked the girl at the counter, I said, which 2 do you like? So I showed her a pair. One was thinner, and a lighter. The shade was lighter. She's like, oh, very nice. I like the shape. It's a different shape I usually go for. Another pair of glasses. They were thicker and darker. She's like, oh. And then she goes, do you usually wear darker sunglasses? In my head, I'm like, how would she know that? So I said, yeah. She's like, I like those. So
the darker ones?
Wait a minute.
She picked the darker ones?
How would she know that?
Huh. ESP.
It's like you usually wear darker, so I guess she liked those better. I don't know, but it was the best opinion ever because I love these sunglasses.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're great.
Are they squared off like? What do they look like? Are they round, squared off?
No, they're not round. They're more square. They're thick. They're great. I love them.
Do they cover your eyebrows? Do they go high?
Well, all sunglasses cover your eyebrows unless you bring it down to like the tip of your nose, because I have a pet peeve where my eyebrows need to be seen while I'm wearing the sunglasses, or else it's going to look weird on me. Like I'm a browless person.
Wait a second. So you're saying all eyebrows show or they don't show?
From the people I've looked at, their eyebrows show, because that's the thing, I like big sunglasses. And my big sunglasses cover my eyebrows, so I need to have my cake and eat it too. And when I do that, I just have to bring the sunglasses down to the tip of my nose, like I'm a librarian looking at someone about to shush them.
Where are we going?
I'm just giving people visuals.
I love it. No, I love the visual.
But down to not to where it's gonna fall off my face, but it's down pretty low in order for people to see my eyebrows.
But you don't wear them like that though.
You'll see. I have a little bit of it's right on the, not the bridge, but maybe a 2 or 3 inches, in the middle of my nose, over the middle of my nose. Okay. Just so the eyebrows are visible.
I know it was a whole eyebrow thing before. That's why I never bought you sunglasses, by myself.
Yeah, it's a whole to do.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I kind of like the rounder, the rounder look.
I'm very picky.
Aviator.
Right.
I know. That's why you get a gift card to Michael Kors.
Yep.
Pick out your own sunglasses.
Yep. Throw on a mask. Hope for the best about how they're going to look.
So good. You know what? I'm so proud of you. I know that you keep yourself safe. The way you were raised, you always wash your hands and things you don't touch things and We've got more hand sanitizer than we know what to do with, but
Yep.
and I hope you're pouring it on your steering wheel and pouring it on your
Yep.
seats.
Yep.
Pour.
Base.
Mm-hmm. Pour.
Like after shave.
Yeah, everywhere. On your seats, I said, on your seats.
Oh, my seats.
Your cars.
No.
No. Poor Phil, when he walks in the door, there's a bottle of hand sanitizer at the door, giant. And then I have the water running in the kitchen on hot, and then in the bathroom. So whichever place he wants to go, I'm like, the water's running. The soap is there. So yeah, just go right ahead. And he's very good. He washes his hands and all that stuff. It just all scares me. Not super paranoid, but it scares me. It's so scary.
Yeah, we just gotta be really careful.
Yeah.
Since it's picking back up now.
Yeah, that's all of the protesting, etc.
I don't even think it's the protesting, honestly. I think it's more because a lot of states opened up bars.
Yeah, that in addition to,
Yeah.
I think it's a combination.
Right, but it doesn't help to open everything up and everyone becoming crazy on top of each other. Like, it's not fun.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. It's not. But
it's ruining it for everybody else.
It really is, and it's very sad and scary. I think we did so well here on the East Coast. Well, New York and New Jersey, at least.
Yeah.
We stayed in. We did what we had to do, and people are still, hunkering down. I'm one of them. I mean, I go out very rarely. I walk around in my neighborhood. I go to the waterfalls and all that stuff where I live, but that's it. I mean, and if I have to go to the store, I fly. I run as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Like a maniac. Have my list, get out of there, have my wipes, I wipe everything down. There and at home. That's a little nutty. But you gotta do it.
Well, you have to, yeah.
Gotta do it. But you have a way, you know what? I want to talk about this. You taught me something I did not know. When you and John get back from Trader Joe's, you clean your fruit, and I always wash my fruit, but not the way you did it, and you just taught me this. Tell everyone how you clean your fruit and vegetables.
Well, depending on what fruit it is, so blackberries, blueberries, even tomatoes, we take them out of the original packaging and put them in a Tupperware or a glass container, and we fill the bowl up with water and white vinegar, and then we let it sit for a few minutes so all that gunk can be, taken off of it. Then we rinse, then we strain, and then we put it in our Tupperware glass containers. And that's how we clean them.
So I never did that before. I always bring them home, and I use salt. I fill up a bowl of salt and I scrub it, no matter what it is. Apples, tomatoes. I probably over-ripen my fruit in a very short space of time. And I use hot water. That's probably why I have to use my fruit and vegetables so quickly. But your way, I think, is very, very convenient. I love that you transfer it into a new bowl.
Yeah.
Because what I'll do is I'll take the plastic containers with the holes in it.
Yep.
I'll take it like that, put it back in that, clean that out just because it's a place to hold it. But I like what you're doing. Now, doesn't it go bad when you're sealing it up in the Tupperware container? It doesn't?
No. It probably lasts the same amount that it lasts in the container.
You see,
in the original packaging.
I'm learning from my daughter.
Wow, I never hear the day.
You always teach me things, and I always say it. I'm learning something new from my daughter. Wow, the non-chef, the person who never thought she was going to cook, who cooks everything these days.
Me?
And you're very well. Yes, you do. You make the chili and.
Yeah, I make my signature dishes, but I don't cook every day.
Well, not every day, but you know how to cook now. You're the person who said you would never cook.
Right.
You had no interest in cooking anything.
Right. I still don't, but now that I have a significant other, I feel like I have to participate in that. Mm-hmm. Instead of microwaving everything, like I still do, but not as much. I'll make the tomato sauce and all that stuff. So
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a lot. That's amazing. Listen, you're going to have kids soon. You want to show them that you could, both of you can partake.
Yeah. They're going to be like, Mommy, I don't want your cooking.
And you'll be like, good. Good. Daddy?
They're going to give it to the dog.
Stir the pot. Give it to the dog. Anyway, all right. We've got a lot going on. We've got a lot to do. We have upcoming things. We've got Motivational Monday happening every Monday, by the way, everybody. If you have not gone and subscribed to my website, you have to subscribe so you can get all of the updates for everything that's happening. So go to inventingatoz.com. When you get to that website, a subscribe button will come up. Put your email information in there, and you'll get everything that's going on with Inventing A to Z, with AOE, with what's going on with Brittany, when she's going to be on our podcast. I pray she's on every single week. I pray for that. But certainly all of the news is there. It's on and popping. You'll see our newsletters. But the only way to get the newsletter is to subscribe. So again, go to inventingatoz.com. And Brittany, how about take it away with how do they get a hold of us on this podcast?
Well, if you want to reach the Inventress at the Inventress Podcast, if you have a product, make sure it's patented, and we will interview you, or my mother will interview you, depending on where we are in this pandemic. So go to the Inventress Podcast at gmail.com, and you can listen to this podcast wherever you get podcasts, whether it be iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Google Play, all of those fascinating ways to listen to podcasts, and I believe on YouTube as well. And we love having you. I thank you so much for the listeners so far. I've been doing this for how long? A year and a half? Feels like 5.
Jeez, how many episodes? Gee, I don't even know. Honestly,
lost track.
I don't even know. That's a good thing.
Lost track.
Because we have fun while we're doing it.
Yeah.
It's not a chore. It's not a task. It's so much fun, especially when you're here with me, Brittany. Here with me at a distance over there.
Yep.
But love having you. Thank you so much for always doing what you do. And
thanks, Mom. And everyone, also remember to like and subscribe to the Inventress Podcast. So when you rate, please give us 5 stars. It'll move us up, and more people will have the opportunity to hear us. And you never know what might happen in the future. We might be so popular that we're going to get all these types of sponsorships, stuff like that. They're going to give us free stuff, because who doesn't like free stuff? We'll get there, but it's up to you to give us 5 stars, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to set up a consultation to speak with me, again, please go to my, just email me, info@inventingatoz.com. That's info@inventingatoz.com. I will help you take your product or product idea from concept to fruition. So I think that's a wrap, Brittany, right?
Sounds good to me.
Good. So until next time, guys, keep on lifting each other up, 2 hands at a time, and sometimes you just got to use your foot. Until next time, peace.